YouTube, hello. Facebook, hello. All my friends, family, and anyone else out there just watching. Nice to see you again. It's John here with Hacking Off the Weight. And I still feel like I'm going to do a short show. I used to do really long, drawn-out things. I kind of wrote up some notes tonight, so we'll just keep it short and sweet. It's easier to edit, faster to upload, and makes it easier for me when I don't have much to say, I guess. So, first off, I decided I wanted to get back into riding my bike, and I had some issues with that because my tires were really low. I didn't know that at the time. My friend pointed it out to me, and I was having brutal bike rides. It was horrible. So now that it was all better, I decided I'm going to go out and, just see how far I can go. So I rode to work, and that was pretty good. I had to go pay our cell phone bill, so I rode to the cell phone company after I got off of work, and it was a pretty, it's not very far away, but it was a pretty good ride. So I'm like, maybe I can just keep going. So I kept going. I went and visited my stepmother at her salon, and still felt like going. So after I talked to her for a little while, I kept on going and ended up biking around to a park that's a pretty good chunk away from where I was. So that was a good bike ride. In fact, I think if I look them, I got a couple apps on my phone that my friends Brian and Melissa put me on, or not put me on, but told me about, so I could use. One's called Sports Track or Sports Tracker. It was cool, but it took way too long for it to try to sync up to the GPS, and I'm not using it anymore, I don't think. But it had some neat features. But that first, let me look here. I didn't put these on my notes because I was just going to do an overall. So that first bike ride, when I bike to work, is only 3/4 of a mile, and so it's not very far. It took me about 9 minutes. My average speed, and I think it's about my average speed through the whole thing, has been about 6 miles an hour, a little over 6 miles an hour, which I don't know if it's good or not, but it's what I do right now. But then, yeah, that night, I believe this was on Thursday, the 27th. That night, I ended up going, looks like about 4.5 miles, 4.7 miles. And there, my speed and time kind of went down a little bit, and really went down a lot, actually. But it was my first real good bike ride, and I wasn't in any big hurry. That's probably why I was down. I forgot. I stopped and talked to my stepmom, like I said, for probably about half an hour. So that ate into my time. After that, I biked on Thursday, and I biked on Friday, and then after that, I didn't bike again until yesterday and today. So on Friday, I still did my 3/4 of a mile to work, and then after work, I thought, I'm going to check out. There's a trail here in town that I thought would be neat to try, so I tried that, and that ended up adding, by the time I was done with that, it was 6.4 miles. So that day I did just a little over 7 miles, and then yesterday and today I decided I want more on my bike ride to work than 3/4 of a mile, so I've been kind of going out of my way to go to work, and that adds that adds about a mile onto my one in the morning. So my last two bike rides have been 8.17 miles each. not each, total for the day. 1.75 miles for the first one, and 6.4243 miles for the other one. And I'm still keeping, if I can keep it on the screen here, my average pace on those have still been, if I can get it up here, about 9 miles, or 9 minutes a mile. So still going about 6.6 miles per hour. It takes me about an hour to do the bike ride, and at night, and it's a really good workout. It's really, and honestly, I haven't had any real problems. It gets a little hard in some spots because I'm going up a few hills, very mild hills, but they're hard enough for me. Really, the only problems I've really had on these rides is I just get dry, and so I've started bringing water along. Obviously, is a good idea, anyways. And then I I really have a problem. This sounds dumb maybe, but sitting down for that long on that bike seat. I've got a nice big cushion bike seat, I thought, but I have to keep standing up to just relieve some of the pressure. And in fact, I've taken, I think I started that yesterday. I've started trying to stop. I just stopped when I thought I would be a good stopping point, and each time has been about a mile down the line. And I'll stop, get off the bike for a minute, have a drink, and then continue on. That seems to help a little bit, but it's still, I have a sore backside from all that. So other than that, though, it's been good. I don't like, when I do these videos, I don't want to, I'm not going to say hide. I don't, and I'm not going to say lie either. I just want to make sure that I'm upfront about everything that I'm doing, I guess, so that people who are watching this don't think, that I'm doing something special, or, that maybe I'm not telling the whole truth and just posting results or whatever I'm doing. So, probably about 3 days last week, I don't know if anyone remembers back to my first videos, when I went to the doctor about some stuff, she prescribed me some phentermine, which is a appetite suppressant, and I've only taken them a few times before now, since I've had such a hard time kind of getting back into my weight loss groove. I took about 3 of them last week, I think, over the course of a few days, 3 days, and they just really helped me stay steady on those days, and they helped me with a little bit of energy, especially in the mornings when I'm trying to get up and get going. And I thought, I'm going to kind of try these to help get me back on an even keel as far as eating. So this week I started Monday, and I've taken a pill every day. I'll probably, maybe I'm going to alternate, do a week of the pill, a week without, maybe. I haven't really decided yet. I don't like taking the pill if I don't have to. It can screw with your blood pressure and everything else, which I do have a little bit of elevated blood pressure. I haven't gone to inject that lately, but I'm on medication for it, so I'm doing that. But it's helping me get past this hump I've been on. Doing these videos again is helping, I think, and just kind of powering back up and getting all this stuff going again. So, hopefully here the next couple of weeks will be kind of my transition back into everything, and start seeing more positive results week after week. Right now I've been trying to get to bed earlier. The earliest I've been is about 11:45. I'm shooting for 11 because I'd like to start getting up at 6:30 every day. If I can get up at 6:30, that gives me, good half an hour to get ready for work. I can bike to work, and then I get time to cool off. I eat breakfast once I get there, because I've done some reading, and a lot of studies are showing that for people who are trying to lose weight, exercising before you eat can help, because that really gets your body fired up, gets it start using its own fuel, its fat, before it starts burning up the stuff that's inside your stomach. So, I've been trying to do that. I eat breakfast at work. Mostly I've just been taking overnight oatmeal with some chia seeds in it, and I take a Slim Fast. I make a Slim Fast shake, and it's kind of to replace my Nutrisystem shakes, since I'm out of those. And breakfast has been good. In fact, with the pills, I've only been able to eat about half of the oatmeal I do bring, which I'm only bringing about maybe a cup's worth, maybe a little more than that. And my shake is just 8 ounces of milk with the shake mix, and then I throw in about maybe 7 or 8 ice cubes and blend up in the morning. And yeah, I can only do about half that stuff before I'm just full. And I've been drinking water too. I used to drink a lot more of these, but again, since I've been on the pill, it's been really hard to want to drink more. So I'm trying to force myself to drink, just because I don't want to forget. So I probably drink about 2 of these a day now. I used to drink at least 2, if not more. I mean, I would drink these in like a couple of couple drinks, because especially if I'd been working out. So that might be helping me with my fluid intakes a little bit. I know I need lots of water, but I think I was overdoing it maybe. I don't know. Anyways, said I wasn't going to ramble. Here we're already up to 10 minutes. So yeah, over the weekend I didn't take pills. I didn't eat great on the weekend. We had a wedding. Immediately after the wedding, I went and watched football and kind of pigged out on some snacks there, which I'm not proud of, but it happened, and we just moved past it. And next time, if I'm going to have something like that, I know it's going to go on, I probably should take a pill because that would help. But anyway, so that's where I am now. I've been trying to eat better. My wife's on board. We're going to really try to just be better, about eating at home, cooking at home, taking our lunch to work, save some gas, and save money, save our bodies from all the processed food. Is still the stuff we're going to cook at home is probably still going to be some processed, but I can't switch to a totally healthy way of eating as far as going, all natural and all that stuff. I don't know if I could do it, and I'm pretty sure my wife couldn't at this point. So we'll start with that and see how that goes. But now I suppose. Oh, and as far as the bike riding goes, like I said, I haven't done. I only biked Thursday, Friday. I kind of gave these already, but biked Thursday, Friday. Did not bike Saturday, Sunday, or Monday due to other things going on, and I biked yesterday and today. So just 4 days so far, and out of those 4 days, I have biked 28.87 miles so far. So for me, that's pretty awesome. I used to bike to work when I was first working at 16. I don't remember how far it was. I don't think I ever looked at it. But I used to bike for fun and to go to work. Now I'm biking for exercise, and it's a little different. So anyways, there's that, and now we'll get to the weight loss, and we'll call her a night. So starting last week on the 26th, I was at 329.8 pounds, and when I got on the scale this morning, 10.3, I was at 328.5, which is a total loss of 1.3. So, my eating habits were okay. They weren't great, but I was maintaining. Obviously, I needed to throw that exercise back in there to keep it going. So, I'm pretty psyched about that. It's not a huge weight loss, but it's a loss again. Hopefully, I can just catapult that into a thing. I'm going to have to keep the biking up. Unfortunately, I choose fall to decide to start doing the biking, so I may have to switch back to walking here where I started at. And I haven't walked for so long, just on a walking trip or whatever, that I don't know exactly how I'll do, but we'll cross that bridge when I get there. Anyway, so from the beginning, I was at 358.5 pounds. I don't remember the date exactly. It was back in February, I believe. So with this week's weight of 328.5, that gives me a grand total of exactly 30 pounds. So I've been telling people I've lost roughly 30 pounds, and now I can actually say that's 30 pounds gone, which feels pretty awesome. I don't feel like I've been very up in this video. I just got a lot going on in the back of my head. Phentermine, I think, will do that to you too. I kind of have a hard time sleeping. That's one of the side effects. My brain just goes around and around about who knows what. So it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Good during the day, bad during the night. So, anyways, we'll call that good. We're up to 13 minutes here. I can go beyond the 15-minute mark, but I don't think I'll ever probably do that to you guys, because that'd just be cruel and unusual. So, anyways, until next week, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll keep at it, and hope to see you next week, maybe just a little thinner. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.